all the potty humor about how much boys fart and men spend most of their waking hours on the toilet, it's actually women who deal with the majority of humans' poopy problems. Irritable bowel syndrome is a, irritable constellation of symptoms, including diarrhea, constipation, abdominal cramping, bloating, pain, all of which have to last at least 3 months in order to be diagnosed. Speaking of diagnosis, it is one of the most commonly diagnosed disorders in the United States, with up to 20% of American adults suffering from it. And of those American adults, most IBS sufferers are women. So why are gastrointestinal issues such a girl thing? Your guess is probably as good as your doctor's, because doctors don't even know what precisely causes irritable bowel syndrome, much less why it's so much more common in women, although they suspect it might have something to do with our lady hormones like estrogen and progesterone, since our symptoms tend to fluctuate over our menstrual cycles. But increasingly, research on our enteric nervous system is starting to suggest that women's disproportionate problem with our stomachs and poop in general might partly be all in our heads. Anywhere from 50 to 90% of people diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome also deal with psychiatric disorders such as generalized anxiety disorder, which I have, and or clinical depression, which has led doctors to think that it's probably because of our enteric nervous system that connects our brains to our bellies via 100 million nerve cells running from our esophagus all the way to our anus. I'm so mature that I have to say anus in a funny voice. And in addition to controlling things like swallowing, releasing digestive enzymes, and pooping, our enteric nervous system also communicates how we're feeling up here with how we're feeling down there, and vice versa. So there is a very valid reason as to why we talk about having gut feelings and trusting our guts. For that reason, it's probably no coincidence that women are not only twice as likely to be diagnosed with IBS and 3 times likelier to deal with constipation compared to men, we're also 2 to 3 times likelier to be diagnosed with anxiety and or depressive disorders. And for further evidence of this brain-belly feedback loop, not only do our GI symptoms spike when we're super stressed out or anxious about something, research has also found that taking antidepressants, undergoing cognitive behavioral therapy, or just practicing basic stress management techniques can be extremely helpful for chilling out upset tom-toms. Which leads us to our final unanswered question of which came first, women's anxious stomachs or anxious brains?